international affairs and focus on our own country. Phoenix Corporation.
Hey gamers. While everyone's hyped for GTA 6 and Monster Hunter Wilds, 2025 has some incredible under-the-radar games that deserve your attention. In this video, we're counting down 10 hidden gems you might have missed, from mind-bending RPGs to creepy horror adventures. These are the games that'll have you saying, "Why isn't everyone talking about this?" by the end. Make sure to watch till number 1, because that last pick is an absolute must-play. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more underrated game recommendations. Your algorithm will thank you later. Kicking us off at number 10 is the Thaumaturge, a turn-based RPG where you play as a supernatural detective in 1900s Warsaw. Imagine solving crimes while battling ghosts, except your partner is history's most unkillable man, Rasputin himself. That's right, the guy who survived poisoned bullets and being thrown in a frozen river is now your crime-solving sidekick. With its unique historical fantasy setting and deep RPG mechanics, this is perfect for anyone who wants their Witcher with more vodka and less monster guts. Just don't trust Rasputin with your drink, or your girlfriend. At number 9, we've got Fading Afternoon, the most stylish midlife crisis simulator you'll ever play. You're a retired yakuza trying to escape your past, which mostly involves punching people in beautifully rendered back alleys. It's like if Hotline Miami had existential dread and better suits. The combat is crunchy, the story's surprisingly deep, and the vibe? Pure, lonely man smoking in the rain energy. Perfect for when you want to feel like a tragic action hero between loading screens of GTA Online.
Welcome to the land of Mojo. Here we find Jot, the Plucky Squire, and his friends.
Number 8 goes to the Plucky Squire, the most creative adventure game since Mario discovered Magic Paint. You play as a storybook character who can jump between 2D pages and 3D worlds, like some kind of literary dimension hopper. It's Paper Mario meets Toy Story, with visuals so charming they should come with a diabetes warning. Puzzle platforming has never been this inventive, and that's coming from someone who still gets stuck on Candy Crush levels. Just don't be surprised if you start side-eyeing your bookshelf after playing this.
Zhao, have you called me to the realm of the living?
It is told that there are 3 great spirits.
Taking number 7 is Tales of Kenzera Zhao, a Metroidvania that'll punch you right in the feelings. You play as a young shaman processing grief through African mythology and some of the tightest platforming this side of Hollow Knight. The art is stunning, the story hits harder than my dad's belt, and the emotional moments? Let's just say I cried twice during the demo. Once from the story, once from falling in spikes repeatedly. Keep tissues handy, or just tell your friends you have really bad allergies.
At least 2 individuals in Europe are confirmed to be involved, but ties with several international contractors have been identified. The financing of the venture has been...
At number 6 is Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, the puzzle game that makes The Shining look like a Disney vacation. You're trapped in a creepy European hotel solving mysteries that would make Sherlock Holmes quit detective work. It's part psychological thriller, part brain-melting puzzle fest, and 100% guaranteed to make you feel stupid before you feel smart. Perfect for masochists who thought Return of the Obra Dinn was too easy. Pro tip, keep a notebook handy, or just accept you'll be Googling solutions like the rest of us. Number 5 is Animal Well, the Metroidvania that proves not all animals are cute and cuddly. You explore a bizarre underground world filled with creatures that look like they escaped from a biologist's nightmare. The pixel art is gorgeous, the atmosphere thicker than my uncle at Thanksgiving, and the secrets? Let's just say this game's community will still be finding new Easter eggs in 2030. Perfect for when you want to feel equal parts amazed and deeply unsettled by wildlife.
Our international affairs and focus on our own country. Phoenix Corporation representatives assure the walls were built for our own safety.
Coming in at number 4 is Replaced, the cyberpunk action game that makes Blade Runner look cheerful. You're an AI trapped in a human body in alternate 1980s America, which is every tech bro's worst nightmare. The pixel art is some of the most detailed ever made. The combat is slicker than a used car salesman, and the story? Let's just say it makes Black Mirror look optimistic. If you've ever wanted to punch robots while questioning what makes us human, this is your game. Just maybe don't play it right before your Alexa starts acting weird.
Hazel, please, it isn't safe!
We got a long journey ahead.
Number 3 goes to South of Midnight, where Southern Gothic meets monster hunting. You play as Hazel, a girl with magic powers and enough attitude to make your grandma clutch her pearls. The art style is stunning, the bayou setting oozes atmosphere, and the creatures? Let's just say you'll never look at Spanish moss the same way again. It's like if Faulkner wrote a Devil May Cry script after one too many mint juleps. Y'all ready for some monster hunting? Because these critters sure ain't ready for Hazel.
Turning to walk the midnight walk. You better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
At number 2 is The Midnight Walk, the stop-motion horror game that proves childhood nightmares never really leave us. It looks like Tim Burton directed a Silent Hill game, with puzzles that'll make your brain hurt and atmosphere so thick you could cut it with a knife. Perfect for when you want to feel creeped out, but in an artsy way. Just maybe don't play it right before bed, unless you enjoy explaining to your roommate why you screamed at a shadow at 3 a.m. And our number 1 hidden gem? 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, finally coming to Switch. This sci-fi masterpiece blends visual novel storytelling with real-time strategy, following 13 teens piloting mechs through a time travel conspiracy. The story is more twisted than a pretzel factory, the art is gorgeous, and the battles are pure chaos. It's like if Neon Genesis Evangelion and Westworld had a baby, then gave that baby a philosophy degree. If you missed it on PS4, this is your chance to play one of the most underrated gems of the decade.